Sometimes the marketing has been to the detriment of these machines. The medical companies have really never gone out of their way to educate and make understanding how to use these machines simpler. You know, you got a bunch of manufacturers and sites selling these machines out there, and everybody's battling it out over this is better for that one and that one's better for that one, because they really are genuinely trying to help you. But some companies out there, and here's my warning, anytime something like bad, harmful, any of these words come out of the mouth of someone selling either of these type of platforms, they're trying to sell you. In 30 years of research on these machines, there have never been any ill effects other than overexercise or studies that have been set up to have that outcome. Yes, believe it or not, there are studies out there that are done purposefully just to get bad outcomes, and that's the way they're designed. So there are people that don't believe vibration is safe. Let's talk about that. ISO guidelines. There's a set of standards out there around vibration and how this equipment would operate. And many of you have shared these articles in my group and all, oh, this is bad for you because it's going to give you carpal tunnel. Occupational vibration exposure is very, very different than vibration plate exposure. Occupational vibration exposure is exposure to vibration in a workplace environment or in a long-term exposure situation. So you got a tamper and you're hanging on to that thing for 7 to 8 hours a day for 5 days a week for 40 years. The frequency of a tamper is well above typically 100, 150 hertz. It's very high frequency. Truck drivers, you know, sitting in their seat, their spines, you know, they're under this constant movement of their spine is moving up and down on the road as they drive, that they're doing for thousands of miles a day, 8 to 10 hours a day, 6 to 7 days a week. So the big difference between occupational and anything harmful you've ever read about vibration plates out there is misassociation due to terminology. The term whole body vibration plate is relevant in our world, but the term whole body vibration exposure is a big term in the occupational exposure world. So that term whole body vibration, people just, oh, it must be the same thing. Completely different frequencies, completely different durations. You know, you're not doing this for 8 to 10 hours a day, I hope.